Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I want to complete our window family. So as you can see, it is missing the opening here. So we'll need to add that in. And we'll also use the visibility settings to control how the window looks for each of the detail view here. So for example, if I switch to coarse, it remains detailed in coarse view, in medium and fine. So I'll need to change that in the window family. So let's edit the window family, select the window and click on edit. And let's go to our floor plan here. Now we already did create a 2D family for our door, the opening 2D family. So we'll import the same family file here. So to import the family, simply go to insert and click on load family. And in our exercise files under the doors exercise folder, we have our 2D opening file. So let's select that and let's click on open. Now we need to place this in our floor plan. So let's go to annotate and click on detail component. And now we can place this 2D file here. So let's use the align tool. So tap AL on your keyboard, or you can click on the align tool from your modify ribbon. And let's align this to the external side of the window. So I'm going to align it to this reference plane and lock it, and to this reference plane and lock it in place. Now we need to give the exact shutter width for this 2D file as well. So let's select the 2D family, click on edit type, and we have a width parameter. Simply associate the right parameter with the width parameter here. So in this case, it would be the shutter width. So now you can notice that it sits exactly in between the frames. Now we can mirror this to the other side. So select the 2D family, tap DM, or you can click on mirror draw axis. Make sure copy is switched on and copy and mirror it to the other side. Now once you've mirrored it, you need to lock it in place again. So use the align tool, AL, and in case you're not able to select the right lines, you can also move it out a bit and then align it in place. And lock it in place. Perfect. And make sure that the width parameters associated as well. Now what we need to do is we need to select this 2D line and associate a visibility parameter as well, so that we can hide our opening lines in our projects. So to associate a visibility parameter, select the file or the 2D family, and next to the visible parameter, click on associate family parameter, create a new parameter and call this our 2D openings. Now, when you create a new parameter this way, you can notice that it comes under the data type called yes, no. So this is a yes, no parameter. I'm going to leave it as a type parameter so that we can adjust it for the entire set of windows together. So we're going to leave it as is 2D openings, and we're going to group it not under other, rather under visibility. So we have a group called visibility. So we're going to group it under visibility. Now let's click on OK, and let's click on OK again. Make sure the other 2D family is also associated to the same parameter file. So click on associate family parameters, select 2D openings and click on OK. Perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to use our visibility settings here. So if I select these nested families here, we have the visibility settings. So click on this. Now I would not like to see my detailed elements in coarse view. So I will switch off the coarse view. Similarly for this as well. And I would also switch off the frame in the coarse view. Now for the coarse view, now if you'd like to see how this looks in a coarse view, what you can do is in the family editor, we have something called preview visibility. So switch this on. And now you can notice that these elements, since the preview visibility is turned on, which basically means this is how it would look in a project as well. So if you switch your detail view from coarse to medium, you immediately see the 3D elements in medium or fine view. But as soon as you switch to coarse view, they go away. But I would actually like to see a dashed line here. So I'm going to create a dashed line. So let's go to annotate and let's click on symbolic line. Let's select our normal line here and make sure the subcategory is opening projection. Now what we need to do is we need to draw from the intersection here. So in order to select the intersection correctly, I will need to temporarily hide this wall here. So I can select my sunglass symbol here and click on hide element. And then I will go back to annotate and select symbolic line. Make sure opening projection is selected. And then what you need to do is make sure you select the intersection. So now you can notice that I'm selecting the intersection. So from this point to this point here. Perfect. So that's one line. And then from this point to this point here. Now these two lines, I would like to see it only in the course view. So I'm going to select these two lines and I'm going to go back to my visibility settings and I'm going to switch off medium and fine. What I would also like to do is see these lines as a dashed line. So I can select both of these and change the subcategory to either opening cut, or in this line, we can also use hidden line cut. Perfect. So now you can see it's a dashed line. So we can reset our temporary hide isolate. So we've placed our hidden lines. And now you can notice when I switch to medium, these hidden lines goes away and they only stay active in our course views. Perfect. So this way we can see the exact rough opening that we need in a course view. What I would also like to do is select these two lines here, check the visibility settings, and I would not like to see these openings in fine detail view. So now you can quickly go through the different options here. We have coarse, we have medium, and we have fine. Perfect. Now let's load this family into our project. I'm going to quickly save this and I'm going to replace the existing file. And I'm going to load this into our project. Make sure to overwrite the existing version. And we placed it in place. Now you do not see the opening line. I can also quickly hide our DWG file. So select the DWG file and hide it here. And now let's go through the detail views here as well. So we have our coarse view, our medium view, and our fine view. And the best part is this is also parametric in nature. So it works for different sizes. For example, if I select this window and change the size, let's say to 4 feet, the lines and the window would adjust automatically as well. Now, sometimes you might see problems like this where you can notice that I have not aligned the opening 2D symbol correctly. So I'll need to go back to my family and just check if I've aligned it correctly. Now it seems to be aligned correctly. So let me just check where the problem is. Exactly. You can notice that we've aligned this line to this reference plane, but this 2D family, we've aligned it to the top reference plane. So you can simply unlock it and then quickly lock it back to this reference plane here. Perfect. So now it sits in correctly. Yeah, it's in the same reference plane. And now we can load this into our project. Override the existing version. And boom, it works perfectly here as well. So that's how you create a very advanced family in Revit. Now, as a bonus, what I would like to show you guys is how you can replace different panels in the same window family. Now, if I go to my 3D view, you can notice that we have our 2D panel here. So maybe as a bonus for you guys, in the next video, I'll show you how to replace this or have multiple shutter options in the same family. And we'll also add our door handle into this family. So that's a bonus for you guys. In case you would like to skip this video, you can go ahead and skip it, but I would recommend that you go through this next video as well. So I'll see you guys next video. Cheers.